have to say welcome to the hood.
You're welcome.
Also, if you could maybe just...
Pivot down.
Anyway.
Make sure if we're too noisy, call me first. Don't call the cops.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll go tell them to...
Yeah.
Are you ready for a show?
Hello, Internet. This is William Bibiani at Crave Online. We are here at the Daily Motion Lounge at South by Southwest with the cast of a little independent movie. We really hope it finds distribution. We are here with Zac Efron, Christopher Mintz Plasse, and Dave Franco of the new comedy Neighbors.
There you go. That's right. For Dave. For all for Dave. Right. The clap. All for Dave.
It's Dave's film, really. Guys, when we interview actors, we like to ask how a film relates to their personal experience and what it means to them. So my first question to you is, have you ever had neighbors, and what was that like?
Yeah, I did have neighbors. Yes, literally.
Yeah, actually, I've bought a house a year ago, so I've been dealing with neighbors because I enjoy an occasional party. And I've had neighbors complain and come over in the middle of the night to tell me to stop partying. So I can relate to the movie.
What is a Christopher Mintz Plasse party like?
Good question.
A lot of candles, a lot of red wine, a lot of chocolate rivers, a lot of bathtubs.
Chocolate Rivers is my new porn name.
Chocolate river? I really okay. I'll just dive right in.
Why are you giving it to
Neighbors?
neighbors? If you got a story, take it from me, Zach, because I'm coming up with it as I talk right now. If you got to take it.
I don't have a story about neighbors, but you know, I think can we relate to the characters?
Please.
Yeah, I think I don't know. There's a story that Matthew McConaughey talks about, and actually Rick Linklater told me, and in Dazed and Confused, when Matthew came in and read for that part, Rick asked him, what makes you want to do this so bad, or why do you want it so bad? And Matthew McConaughey said, I just know this guy. I know this guy. Believe me, I know this guy. And
then he said, all right.
And so I think we all just know these dudes.
Sorry. What was the last time a real like human being has had a catchphrase? Can you think of? I was trying to think about it, like, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing, but it's just like that doesn't happen.
No.
You gotta be the coolest guy in the world to get away with that.
We're gonna have to come up with one, man. Yeah.
You can't. I feel like it's gotta just come naturally, though, right? You can't
Yeah,
work it. It's
yeah.
just like.
It's gonna come out. You're not even gonna know it.
Sorry, I cut off your story. Keep going.
Oh yeah. So I mean, I think I just knew this guy, Yeah, and
But this guy is like a party going frat dude, right?
Yeah.
So that's you.
yeah, sort of. For a while, I think I knew a lot of my friends that were just a lot like these guys, And there's, they were clearly the villains in the story, but I think there's also something really genuine and cool about being in a fraternity. The brotherhood, the bond, and how they stick up for each other. They would literally take a bullet for one another. And that was kind of the cool part of what we got to do. I really liked that. I felt like we were a real fraternity on set. And I always wanted to be in one. I just never went to college. So this was like my shot. And we took it full force. It was cool.
Now, you describe you guys as sort of the villains. It's about Seth Rogen, and he has like a rather nice, happy family, and then they end up next door to a fraternity, and how frustrating this be. How villainous do you get? Like, does this turn into like Texas Chainsaw at the end, and you're just trying to kill them for getting on your turf and ruining your orgies? Like, how does this evolve?
Ruining our orgies.
I like that alternate ending.
Yeah. You can use that.
Yeah.
It escalates really quickly. Basically, we make a pact at the beginning to sort of, bite each other, and we're sort of cool at the beginning. They like us, we like them. There's mutual respect. But Seth sort of breaks a promise to the fraternity that he won't call the cops on us, and he does. Yeah. Seth's character's Mac.
But he's Seth.
Yeah, but it's just basically Seth. And when he does, we just take revenge, and it's actually not harmless, but
But we're not like.
we're not ruthless killers.
Yeah, and it kind of goes both ways. That's like they're messing with us just as much as we're messing with them, and like.
I think people are gonna choose sides. Really.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I hate my neighbors, so I'd be rooting for us. If I was not in this movie, I'd be watching this and I'd be like, oh, Seth is the villain.
Sure.
Calling the cops on these poor little kids.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. And hopefully you like the reason you'll be able to root for us at some point, even though we're these like kind of like super fratty guys, is that you see our interaction with each other, and it's like, all right, they do care for each other, and there is some likability there. But I don't know where I'm going with this, but take it.
Totes, totally.
Tell us about your improv skills on comedy.
Not very good, as you can see. I froze in panic when the mic was given to me. Right. There was tons of improv on the set. You got Nick Stoller, who's a director-writer. You have Evan, one of the producers, who's a screenwriter. Andrew and Brendan, who are screenwriters. Seth, who are writers. Just hundreds of people writing.
5 incredible writers.
Just literally, you said it earlier, like if you're having an off day and you weren't feeling funny, these guys would write line after line after line.
Lists of just alternate jokes, and they just make it so easy for you.
It's
just
unbelievable.
feed you things and make it impossible.
Sometimes it was as simple as a look. They just look at you and be like, oh yeah, great, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
We were like really in tune.
Did you know what you were looking at, or was it just like we might need this look later? Like like in Casablanca when Humphrey Bogart like nods to the band to play the Marseillaise, but in reality he didn't know what he was nodding at. They just needed to edit that in later. Yeah. Was it like that? Are there scenes where like once they edited and once everything like it was a completely different scene after the?
This is the new Casablanca.
Yes. Yeah, this is
Good, yeah, good reference. Good reference.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm here for you.
Yeah.
There were. The movie did come out different than I anticipated.
In what way? I'm curious.
I felt like initially that we were really evil, like we were we were just the worst people in the world, and I think they did a good job of like sort of bringing out a lot of like cool fear and kind of like cool, like really human traits that were really neat and genuine. Like there's some really cool scenes that I actually think I was really proud of. And then
you say that like you're not proud of all the scenes you do,
It was
like 17 again. What was I thinking? Like, no, come on, be proud.
Zach was
This guy
saying,
kills it always.
I'll call you out, but you were saying that this is your favorite movie you've ever been involved in.
this is my favorite. Yeah, it is. Yeah, hands down.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's really fun to be out with something that you really believe in. And it's just really cool. I'm stoked.
Are you excited to show it to everyone at South by Southwest? Have you been here before? Do you know what kind of vibe you're in for?
I've been here twice, and it's incredible. I have yet to see the movie, so tonight will be the first time. This guy told me I had like 3 opportunities to see it in LA, and he said, you got to wait for South by. The screening is just nuts.
Yeah, it's the only other time I was here was for 21 Jump Street, and it was a rock concert. I mean, like when there was a joke, you literally couldn't hear the next 5 lines because people are standing up and screaming, doing backflips. Like it was insane, and it's amazing. It's amazing because it seems like a crowd. I don't know, maybe you probably know better than me, but where it's yes, where it's like very very knowledgeable like film people, but they are not snooty and pretentious. They don't want to dislike it. They don't want to pick it apart. They're there to have fun. And
That's a great description.
Well
done. Great.
I can't top that.
I don't know where to go.
Don't drop the mic. We only
I
have
can't
one.
follow that. Yeah.
Is there anything you're excited to see or do while you're here? Because this is a music festival. This is there are panels. I hear Julian Assange is talking like right now. You should have been at that instead, because that must have been fascinating. But is there anything you want to do like while you're here? Tell us like the event itself.
I was just wandering through a hotel and I saw Jason Bateman's film Bad Words. I think is screening here, right?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
That looks hilarious.
I just want to meet Jason Bateman again because I actually already saw Bad Words. So it's so funny, man. It's really good, and he's a really great director, man. I'm just really stoked on it. So I don't know. I'm excited about that. That's the first thing that happened when I woke up. That's
I leave Sunday morning, so I'll just be doing press today and hanging with these guys.
You're upset that you missed the local natives last night, though.
I was, yeah. One of my favorite bands, Local Natives, played here last night, and we flew in at midnight, so I got to miss that. I'll see him again soon. Thanks, man.
I want to try some. I want to try some good food while I'm here. We got a couple recommendations. Franklin's, but we hear there's like a 2-hour wait. Okay. And then what was the other one? Something Licks. Something Salt Licks. Salt Licks. I guess you're not from Austin, are you?
Been to that one. No, I'm not here.
That's right. Okay. But anyways, I was looking for you for recommendations.
I'm sorry.
I want a pulled pork sandwich really bad.
Yeah. No, we're here for the barbecue, and we're here for Neighbors.
Yes. Right. Yes.
So everyone, if you have time while you're in South by Southwest, see Neighbors. It'll come out at a theater near you. Is there a release date set yet? Do we know?
May 9th?
That sounds right.
Yeah.
May 9th.
May 9th. I mean, we're confident with that.
We're gonna start your summer off right with Neighbors, gentlemen. Bid them adieu.
Gracias.
Come see the movie. We love you. Thanks for watching.
Yes.
Peace out.
Word.